What's going on, gaming family? Sega Man back here with another pickups video. Yes, a new pickups video. I didn't pick up a whole lot. I went to the flea market a week or so ago. Picked up some games for $2 a piece a lady was selling, which was really awesome. Picked up a couple things at half price books, and I'm going to show you that. And yeah, I didn't pick up a whole bunch this time, guys, for pickup. It's been a while since I did a video because I've been enjoying, you know, Gears 5. You know what I mean? I beat it a long time ago. I'm playing Horde right now, and you know, Escape. I'm already at level 80, so I'm really up there in rank up there. But I just really am a diehard Gears fan. You guys know that. And I'm gonna show you a little something special at the end of the video I did for something that I got, you know, inside of my Gears game. But let's get on with it, guys. I'm gonna show you my pickups I got. The first two things I got here are they're regular Game Boy games, and I wanted to add them to my collection. I picked these up at half price books. I got the original Pac-Man for the Game Boy, and I actually looked in there again, and they had the Miss Pac-Man for the original Game Boy. Those were both $4.99 a piece. That's not bad. Prices of Nintendo games, old school Nintendo games like Game Boy games, are kind of going up. When I was collecting for them and I had a lot for them before, I used to find these games a lot cheaper than that, actually. But I didn't mind paying for them and putting them back in my Game Boy collection because I really love playing it on my Game Boy player on my TV downstairs. So I'm really glad to have them back, and I've always been a big fan of old school Pac-Man because that's the kind of games that I grew up playing. But I'm glad to add them back into my Game Boy collection. Now I'm going to show you one of the games the lady had. I only actually paid $1 for this. The rest of the games were $2, and it's an original PlayStation game, and I believe this was on also on the Sega Saturn. And it is by Electronic Arts, and it is Soviet Strike. Yeah, it's in really good condition. It's a greatest hits, but it's in very good condition. And she said, you can have that for $1. It's in one of her boxes she had with like DVDs in it or whatever, and I seen it in there. So I'm gonna add that to my old school PlayStation collection. Now these next games that I got here from her was awesome for $2 a piece, I thought, because they're all complete. And the first one I got here is Soldier of Fortune Payback by Activision for the Xbox 360. That is complete with booklet. The discs are in awesome condition. So I'm going to give this game a shot on the old 360. That's why I said it's always good to keep your old systems. A whole bunch of these games didn't go back compat. So we'll see what the Scarlet has to offer when a Scarlet comes out. This one I'm going to start the back compat program back up, I believe. So, and I will have a Scarlet. But yeah, this looks pretty interesting. Looks like a good, you know, war shoot 'em up game. So I'm going to check that out. You guys know I like all different types of racing games and stuff like that. Different types of off-road and stuff. But I didn't have this in my Xbox 360 collection, and she had it for $2. It is Monster Jam. I picked that up. That is complete. That was $2. It looks pretty cool. You know, this was really big, I believe, in the early to middle 90s, maybe early 2000-ish. People going to these, you know, these shows with Gravedigger, Bigfoot. You know, they were a really big thing at one time. You know what I mean? And it's awesome to have the game in my collection. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give this a shot. It looks like it's going to be really, really fun to play. You know, crashing and crushing stuff, you know what I mean, with these big monster trucks. You know what I mean? It's really cool to see it live, you know, I heard. I've never seen it live, but a lot of friends I knew that went when they were younger really enjoyed, like, going with their dad to see these monster truck, you know, events. But I'm glad to have that in my 360 collection. Another one she gave me for $2 is Army of Two 40th Day. Got that for $2. That is complete. And I actually had to make sure I didn't have this game, because I do have another one, but it's not this one. But that is complete. for $2. And even if I did, it was only $2. I can always flip it. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to have that. $2 for that. Now this other one here for $2 is Baja Edge of Control. Now I have this game on my Xbox One X digitally, but I didn't own it for the 360, so I picked that up from her. $2. That is complete. That was awesome. And to tell you the truth, when I went to my flea market, she basically was honestly the only one that had games. Everybody keeps, it's always movies and music CDs. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get lucky and some of them will have the games. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that she had them, and I'm glad she gave them to me for that price. Now this one I definitely don't have in my collection. This is Ski-Doo Snowmobile Challenge, and I don't have this in my collection, and it looks like it'd be a fun like snow racing game, climb hills, cross country, stunts. You know what I mean? So I got that off of her also for $2. That is also complete. And that's what I love about these games. They're not going to be... Some of these games you find might not be huge mega hits that were on the 360. But if you can find these games complete and you get them for that price, that's a good value. You know what I mean? Because it just makes it worth more value when you have anything you collect for complete. So that was awesome. Now the next thing I'm going to show you, I picked this up at Half Price Books. I didn't see anything I really wanted, but as I was going to the register, I had to pick this up, and it was only $10. And I don't even think I'm going to open it. If I open it, it might be to try it out. I'm put it exactly back in the original box that I got it in, and it is a plug and play, because I like plug and plays and collect those also, of the 30th anniversary year of Double Dragon. So I picked that up for $9 at, Half Price Books. You guys, if you have a Half Price Books, try to get to them and find the games, and great DVD sales, and music if you're into all that stuff. But sometimes you can find sweet deals on video games also there. Sometimes their stuff is overpriced, I'm going to tell you. Because there's some stuff in there I've seen that I have already in my Sega CD. Like they get some of that stuff, Sega CD, very expensive. Genesis games, very expensive. You know what I mean? And I had a Golden Axe there, one of those games, $80. I was like, wow. I'm just so glad I have it in my Sega Genesis collection. So yeah, I picked this up. It's cool. It shows some of the, boards of the game. I used to play in the arcade. I also have this game on my Genesis, but I wanted to have the plug and play because I don't own it. So I was glad to pick that up for that price, which is really awesome. So that was a great thing to get today. Now the last thing I want to show you here, well, I picked this up. Let me show you this real quick. I'm into those cheesy, I'm into cheesy horror movies. I'm into cheesy martial art movies. And they had over 15 hours of his martial arts for $2 right here. And these are very funny, some of them. But the martial arts movies that they made back then, and the way they did their special effects were just awesome. Still today, I think it holds up, but it was great. Like Bruce Lee returns from the death to fight. What's a couple on here? The Real Bruce Lee, Fist of Fear, Touch of Death. I mean, it's just all these movies they made after he died, you know what I mean? And some of them are actually pretty decent and really good, but some of them were very comical also. So I had to pick that up at Half Price Books for $2. So that's not bad for. I like these kind of martial arts movies. Now the very last thing I'm going to show you, like I told you, and I think I already showed you this before, but I did get, I did show you guys this, the Gears 5 Ultimate Edition, the Metal 10, in there. You know what I mean? I've been playing that and having a really awesome time with this game. This is a beautiful, awesome game. It is just spectacular if you're into sci-fi shooters. You know what I mean? But you would get some goodies inside if you get the Ultimate Edition. You get some goodies. So what I did is I went to my local Dollar Tree, and you get some really exclusive stickers in, the Ultimate edition. So what I did is I actually took my stickers and I framed them. Check that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hang these up in my game room. They really look cool in these frames, and they make a really good piece to have in your game room. Like if you have people over, you know what I mean, to come and, you know, hang out, check out your games or whatever, you know. And it makes it kind of look like, you know, really arcadey, like kind of like game room, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's really cool to do to you know, put these in there. Now it's, you know, not leaving it in the cases. The case that you get, some people would rather leave them in there with the stuff, but it's nothing's gonna bother them being in frames. You know what I mean? And I just think it's awesome to do that. So you can go to your local, you know, Dollar Tree store or anything like that, and if you get some stuff like that in there, you can frame them, hang them up in your game room. You know, bring some more vibrant color and some more like your game room alive when you know, display stuff in your game room. You know what I mean? So it's just a really cool idea and a cool thing to do. So that's all I got for now, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend and enjoying gaming. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to Hebot 100. You know what I mean? Check out Carly's Corner, Vintage Dennis. You know what I mean? Thrifty Gamer. Oh, and I have to tell you this real quick, guys, before I end this video. I had to actually, I'm not going to tell you his name, but a friend of mine told me that a guy's been making bad videos about me and about me talking about Xbox and the games that I like. I'm not going to give this guy any kind of shine at all on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to keep it a secret who told me this. But he was actually making videos about me and him. You know what I mean? The other guy, because I don't know why people do those things. I didn't even know this guy was doing it. I heard of his name, but I really didn't know him and his channel, because he obviously, I guess he's not worth knowing. You know what I mean? He's just another troll out there trying to get clicks, I guess, to make a little bit of change. You know what I mean? What I have to say to that is maybe go out and get yourself a good job. You know, get a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Get a life. You know what I mean? Stop making videos about guys. You know what I mean? I mean, find something else. If you like, you know, I think he does game videos. Just focus on that. Don't focus on what other people do. It's just a waste of time, and it's just stupidness. You know what I mean? But he definitely doesn't get no shine on his channel. So don't let anybody intimidate you if you find out they're doing videos on you, giving you thumbs down or anything like that. Keep doing your videos, guys. Whatever you like, whether it be Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whatever you like, guys, keep up the good work. Alright, this is Sega Man out. I'm going to get back to this Gears 5. I'm going to play some more Escape and Horde. You know what I mean? And always remember, guys, it's Xbox for life for me, Holmes. Peace.